Alright folks, the deck is Deathrattle Demon Hunter. The goal of the deck is to use Deathspeaker Blackthorn to pull a bunch of high-value Deathrattles from our deck into play, bringing them back to life with N'Zoth the Corruptor so that we can close out the game. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle or here on YouTube. Hey, welcome Volcano. I'm a bit early today. Welcome, Janae. Battle Bunny, Salty, hello. Hogs, how's it going? Welcome, Dak. Which this deck?
Arana versus Khartut.
My dreaming ends. Your nightmare begins.
I alone will shield my people.
Decent card draw in the opener.
My awakening brings a new age.
Yeah, let's see if we can get deck tracker going. Bonk.
Job done.
Enough time.
Memory reading here. We may have to try again next turn. Probably should have just punched in case I get the 2-mana card. That's a 3-mana card instead though, so we're fine. Have you resisted buying the skin so far? I most certainly have. I will continue to do so for the foreseeable future. Alright, let's go here. Hey, there's deck tracker. Welcome back. Dragons?
I'm looking for a few good mercenaries.
Sure. Blind Shield's kind of annoying, especially with the... I guess it's this one. Not super great value, but good enough, especially if I want to get through that. Kazakus and Druid. It could be. It could be a Kazakus on Kazakus matchup. Suppose we shall see. Oh, bye Cthulhu. Alright then. Got decent refill going. Obviously not as many cards as the opponent here. Hey, welcome, Cool Dan. Glad you're liking the content. Appreciate the kind words. Did you really need more armor here? Also, they missed 1 armor, so I guess not. It's just an effort to try and find the Kurtrus, which is kind of how I close this game out. Or at least I'm hoping to. Okay. That emptied out our hand, so it's good that we have the sigil queued up, I suppose. Sure. Alright. Kurtrus? Kurtrus Demon Reader. Always a welcome sight.
I have given up everything. What have you sacrificed?
This is, in fact, his favorite book, which is a full board of minions to attack with.
Fear my glaive.
Welcome, Seaman. I assume they're just trying to set up a spreading plague here. Maybe not. What is this card? Oh, they're just trying to make use of the forbidden fruit. That's kind of cute. Not very well. Trying to get like a like Wind Fury weapon or something. Alright, clearly this deck is heckin' broken. Uh-oh. We might lose the star bonus soon, which means we'll start queuing based on rank instead of MMR, and then potentially get the bots. But what are you gonna do? It's inevitable. So, bound to happen eventually. Hey, welcome, Sokka. Sokka D's nuts, got him.
Arana versus Gul'dan.
Undefeated.
Your soul shall be mine.
I alone will shield my people.
Oh man, Razorfenception. That's my favorite movie.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
For Suramar.
I'm so used to Twist and the 40 health that like it just looks so sad at 35. Is anyone else facing a weird Murloc Shaman deck on ladder? It's possible you are encountering a bot. If it's running Murloc Tidehunter, I believe that is the bot list. Let's actually hang on to this. I don't know what I need yet. It might be a fun way to get like a cheeky glide at some point. Probably should have tapped last turn. It's alright, I've made that mistake before. Sometimes it's just like a greedy assumption that you're going to draw something good enough to play there. But maybe they're expecting to have like a reactive turn. Like that. Zoop! Look who's back.
Incredible.
Oh, if only I had a third Razorfen. I mean, their hand seems kind of bad, right? So do I actually want to do this? It might be doing them a favor. Counterpoint. It's funny.
Job's done.
Oh, hey, we got Tay-Tay. Wonder if they know they don't need to forage in order to get the spell.
This is not what we stood for. Job's done.
Yeah, we got the Sigil at least. That's honestly part of what I was looking for off of the glide. Uh-oh. Alright, at least this card is less awful compared to what it used to be. It's kind of amusing to call a deck as atrocious as Mill Druid, like a low skill cap deck.
I know there's a way.
Rotten to the core.
The way that animation worked out, it looked like I might sneak one past Hearthstone there, but that was, yeah. Deathrattle happens before Reborn. That's probably not very good for me. I do have healing, though, and I do have Kurtrus, so... Opponent also has healing, so like the extra attack is probably more beneficial here.
Someone call for it.
What?
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
Please tell me how Mildred takes skill. I'm open to admit if I was wrong. I mean, I don't think it's any more skill testing than most decks, but like winning with a deck that is objectively very, 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 very bad into the current metagame does take some skill, I would argue. Really want to get this Albatross down, but I also want to draw cards. So I'm going to draw cards.
You here for the tour?
Okay, they're not Reno. That's the second tour guide. Okay, just like hand
You
lock.
will not come closer.
I think you could have said a very, like, 2 more times and it still would have been accurate. Yeah, but... I don't know. Sometimes you run the risk of overdoing it, I guess. Probably better to play the Rattler, but this is more fun.
You struggle against the inevitable.
There's also a decent chance we just hit the Rattler here. Unlucky. I can't get through, so might as well hold. I already played both Rattlers. Like, is it not even impossible for me to get the first one? Unimportant. Hey, welcome, Intel. It's kind of lucky for them.
Almost out of time.
Keep away.
Fear my glaive.
It's a big number. Oh, welcome, Jay Waff. Maybe. Nah, we're fine. Yeah. It's expected, but not the end of the world. That's the end of the world, though. It's nice knowing y'all. Does that make me lose?
A new planet to burn.
I think it might. I have no answer to that.
Fear my glaive.
That's a bummer. Yeah. Opponent would have to make a pretty big whoopsie here for this to swing back in my favor. Wow. Horrendous order, but never punished, I suppose.
A new planet to burn.
Wait.
GG. It's unfortunate that a single card so thoroughly beats me like that, but what are you gonna do? At least it doesn't come down on like turn 6 now. Bobby Coolpop, thank you for the 37 months. Let me get the alerts back up. For some reason I got logged out of Stream Elements.
Well met.
There we
Hope
go.
you're doing well, keep up the great content. Hope you resolved things with that old high school bully Tanner.
Oh yeah, me and my buddies at the Roffle Traffic House definitely resolved things with that guy. Thank you for the long-term support though, Bobby.
Arana versus Gul'dan.
Okay, that's pretty good for like essentially a Hearthstone deck like mine.
Know the true essence of fear.
I alone.
Let's keep the Razorboar, send the Illidari Studies back. It's tempting to kind of keep it just as a way to force or make the Tuskpiercer draw more likely, but I could also just like mulligan for the Tuskpiercer, you know?
For Suramar.
Okay, 30 card Warlock. Not sure what that would be. Could be Reno, I suppose. Could be Disco coming back. That would sure be something. Well, well, well. Look who decided to show up. Yeah, welcome, Corbeck. Imp Lock. I forgot that that deck even existed.
For Suramar.
A little fire never hurts nobody.
That's simply not true, and I would appreciate it if you didn't spread misinformation like that on my channel. Imp's bad. Must kill imps.
For Suramar.
Job done.
If I were further behind, I would probably feel more obligated to play the Belcher, but I want to draw some cards again.
Minions that obey
Should have played the Belcher.
mostly. Our home. Soldiers.
Job's done.
Alright. I do need to get the Taelan down soon, just so that I can find the Xanath to bring back a nice, juicy board.
Will never. But you.
Oh, I'm gonna lose this game again. Just unreal. Great draw. Thanks, Anomaly.
I must withdraw.
I mean, they had the Stone Cold Nuts against me. I didn't, like, they had Rafam and Sylvanas infused on curve. And they just used the Sylvanas to completely negate my entire turn 6 play. Rough.
Arana versus
Alright, time to get stopped in our tracks by Sargeras again.
I alone will shield my people.
Not necessarily the pickup we're looking for off of the Tuskpiercer. I'm currently in a situation where I need some more low-cost Deathrattles. That's not it, but it does make me want a hero power some. Interesting. Probably favor Taelan here. That could have gone a lot worse for me.
This is not what we stood for.
I'm sure it will eventually, but at least it didn't right now. Okay.
I have given up everything. What have you sacrificed?
Job done.
Opponent seems to be under the assumption that I am afraid of fatigue damage, which is demonstrably very untrue. Anyone who's watched any of my content knows that I love taking fatigue. Love getting defiled there, but oh yeah. Let's make that even more likely to get drawn here.
You struggle against the inevitable.
This will be a mercy.
Rude.
Rot into my
Fear my glaive.
Does look like Reno, but kind of need to make a setup for lethal here.
Let the ritual of absolution commence.
was mostly joking when I talked about liking drawing,
My
but
glaive.
hitting fatigue. Alright. Lethal range for next turn. Maybe I should have just spammed the Felscream Blast. But I'm assuming they'll probably have some healing here. Or just kill me. I need to draw 3 fatigue cards here. Why aren't any of those the fatigue cards? What? Oh my god. Okay, finally. That was really unlucky for me, though. That actually made it more likely to hit. But such is the nature of cards that get shuffled in.
Fear my glaive.
What was that, like 2/3 of those were actual cards in my deck when like closer to, I don't know, closer to half were actual agony cards. Either way, even at the end, it was pretty unlikely that like it was like a 25%er to win. No, less than 25. They needed 2 ticks. Yeah, it was almost no circumstance where they went in there. What do you think about playing Slay the Spire? I think it's a fun game to play. Let's look for the cool board things. Welcome, OG Big Daddy.
I see you.
Renethal Warrior. Oh, Renethal Pirate Warrior. Alright then.
Pirate stuff.
Okay, and that's probably a card worth coining towards. Also, no patches. Card. Could be patches in hand. Yeah, I guess it could be this card. But seems kind of unlikely. Bonk. I might just end up having to coin a 5 if I don't hit anything for next turn, which is pretty likely considering, like, it's a Kazakus deck and I don't have a lot of cards for turn 4, so.
A deity is here.
Go here because they don't quite get through like they do with the Taelan. I just go 5, 6, 7.
need more gunpowder.
Growl rules!
I'd have to deviate and take that off the board. Look for like an I-beam or something.
For Suramar.
Job done.
Welcome, Gigantic Donuts. Alright, no second Sword Eater, please.
Armament upgrade complete.
That's also a bit annoying, but not something I can do anything about here. Ow, please stop, that hurts. Don't like it.
For Suramar.
It's tempting, but it makes the rest of my turn so bad. I think I'll play it on 8 alongside the Taelan. Yeah, welcome, Ken.
Put your dukes up, small fry.
Faster, you keelhaul finger!
Yeah, no patches. You can't draw patches if you don't run patches.
You struggle against the inevitable!
Double Belcher. Alright. Roffle are not getting wild today. That is correct. I am not getting wild today.
Set sail! The Juggernaut is under my command!
Trust the pirate's code.
Stop. God, I forgot how much I hate this deck.
I must choose.
It's just so annoying.
Excuse me.
I want to play this so bad. I also want to play the... I need to get the N'Zoth down soon just to, like, reduce some of the pressure of this. So I have to play the Taelan next turn over it, and then, like, this goes out behind the inevitable N'Zoth.
Put your dukes up, small fry. Armament upgrade complete.
Please no deck, man. I want to play all of these. This is probably the better play, though.
I have given
Stick
up
these two up.
everything.
Or this, no,
What
these
have
two
you
up.
sacrificed? I did nothing wrong.
I disagree.
Fear my glaive.
It allows me to get more damage next turn.
Dead tell no tales. All hands on deck.
I got buffed by the stupid baton as well. Alright, this is the punish for not... I guess I probably just would have been dead if I played the Taelan, but... Just top deck the Xenoth here. That would be the simple thing to do. Okay, now just don't get obscenely unlucky. That was not obscenely unlucky, so that's cool. That poor bird, yeah, but it was for the greater good. Just absolutely ludicrous deck building. Just completely nonsensical. Just rewarded for poor choices.
Arana versus Gul'dan.
Then again, so was I.
Your soul shall be mine.
I alone will shield my people.
I don't think Kazakus is strong enough to keep even on curve without early game support. So even where you're dead after the sanitized nerf, I haven't seen any in Wild lately. Well, we had this conversation recently. So if a deck is very good and very strong before it gets a new card, it gets that new card gets nerfed, what happens to that deck? Does it die? Or does it revert back to its previous state? Which was being very good. I think the previous meta also made it good. Yep. But Warrior is also one of the only decks that can deal with the 8/8 spam that, even Warrior specifically, the 8/8 spam that is common in the two best decks right now with Bladestorm. So it's maybe the third best deck right now. Why does Roffle talk with such a patronizing tone? You know, you're not obligated to watch me if you don't enjoy my content. Sorry, was that too patronizing?
I cannot do that. For Suramar.
There's no rule that states you have to watch me if you don't like me. This was my dumb question to ask. My apologies. It wasn't, though. Like, I wasn't trying to be patronizing there. I was trying to lead you to, like, how you can answer that question yourself in the future, right? Like, it wasn't meant to make you feel bad. In the future, good decks are going to have cards get nerfed in them, and you'll be able to, like, more accurately predict what happens there, right? Does have a point. I felt bad many times when you answered my question. Then stop watching me. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. It's not my intent to make you feel bad, usually. Ruffle just likes teaching by Socratic method. He asks questions back at you. Sometimes. But also, the Socratic method is fairly patronizing, so maybe there's a... That person has a point. Ruffle, which way do you hang the toilet paper? What am I, some kind of monster? I throw it on the back of the toilet seat and wait for somebody else to do it.
The top shelf is extra.
Pretty good pulls from that. Because I do have some... wow, that was very lucky for me. Weird that that's now my most expensive draw.
Lives through us. You will be repaid. Construct the will of the makers. Amina lives through us!
It's kind of weird to see Imblock suddenly appear at this rank. Yes, I haven't seen it in months.
A little fire never hurt nobody.
Why do you call?
I guess I'm just healing here. How will I ever recover? Never mind. My order is perfect and everyone loves me. Remember when Golem Shaper was in every deck? Yeah, that never really translated to Wild though. So, I don't, but vaguely remember a lot of lists running him in Standard.
A little fire never hurt nobody. Out the crowd on
Bird.
You will obey. Almost out of time.
The top shelf is X.
Surely this will take lethal off the board. Oh no, Diamond Territory? Eh.
Arana!
This deck is more than capable of losing games.
Feel the power of the wild world.
I alone will shield my people.
Blackthorn is my favorite Demon Hunter card. I hope they revisit Deathrattle Demon Hunter in the future. Yeah, me too. If for no other reason than to stop, like, randomly giving Demon Hunter just, like, seemingly random parasitic mechanics that only last for a single expansion and then never come back.
I see you've brought guests.
It's like, it's honestly part of the reason the deck, or the class struggles in Wild so much right now, is that it's like, hey, here's something that would be fun, and everyone's like, yeah, that is fun. Okay, but here's something else that might be fun. And everyone's like, yeah, sure, that seems fun. But here's something else that might be fun. And none of those things work very well together. Hi, Guff. 40 card deck, by the way. It's unfortunate. Relic, draw a spell, Deathrattle, Demon Hunter. I guess Relic and spell do kind of work well together, so that's not entirely accurate. It was more like prior to that. So maybe they are kind of learning from that. There's also some big Demon Hunter. Yeah, big Demon Hunter just kind of gets randomly sprinkled in throughout. But never quite gets there.
Tombs. You struggle against the inevitable.
All right then. They banned Jailer because it was doing silly things in Standard that they wanted to slow down.
Well met.
Happy 10-month anniversary, Roffle. I got you this coffee mug full of livers. I hope you like it.
It's great. It's great. What am I supposed to do with it? Thank you, Kath, for the 10 months. Appreciate that. I think.
Pitiful soft skins.
Maybe get the weapon here. It's actually not bad.
Away, intruder!
Vengeance! Vengeance! Vengeance!
Enough time. For Suramar.
Do be Vengeance, though. Do livers need a reason? I mean, the authorities might want an explanation as to why.
Thousand needles! Are you ready to rock?
Cards are currently being played. Alright, I need the buffs. That's the one. Kazakus is actually doing some work there.
I bestow these gifts upon the world.
We're just still dominating the Legend Ladder after the nerf. Seems like Rampa's the problem. Who knew? Yeah. Wait, they aren't going to full here? Do they have a copy effect or something? I think I have seen some like miracle shenanigans, but Does seem awful risky. ANR out of the ETC? Was it? I think they still have the ETC card. Oh, maybe it was. Deck Tracker is just a little confused is all. Oh, hey. Look at that. They drew me into Kurtrus.
I've given up everything.
Oh, that was nice of them.
Sacrificed. Fear my glaive.
Thanks, opponent. So yeah, maybe Mildruid is a skill testing deck. You have to know when when not to play a due process.
Well met.
Wow, almost a year.
Thank you, Star So Early. Thank you for the 11 months.
Arana versus
And
Brawl.
nearly a year. And for giving Brian a stroke.
I alone will shield my people.
Look, I'm gonna keep the Blackthorn because he's cool. You can't convince me otherwise. Yeah, welcome Ian. Renathal, not even Shaman. Alright. What? That is very, very much not even Shaman. Yeah, I actually played hand buff in Twist yesterday. It's kind of bonkers.
Well met.
Vandrian, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate that. Prince Renathal is my favorite Murloc. So a strong choice. Okay, this is starting to become a problem. No problem is too great for a Belcher. Copium. The only, like, the Belcher was the obvious play there. The main reason I didn't want to do it is because I just wanted to be able to coin the Death Speaker.
Excuse me.
Alright. So one more of these to get through, and hopefully we can get some good rolls off of this. We have hit a lot of our 5s, though. They've actually had quite a few amalgams die.
Feast on your bones!
It's not quite big enough, so gives me an excuse to go here.
You struggle against the inevitable! Skin.
I do so. I seem to have lost the surface.
Gonna wait it until the big boy was in hand. Oh, jeez.
I made a promise to Kali Alkali that I'd sometimes super chat in their honor so you wouldn't forget them while they're away. So this super chat is for, wait, what's their name again?
Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna be tough to Akali, I think it was? Thank you, Kat. Appreciate that.
Amina lives through us! I have given up everything. What have you sacrificed?
I think I want to take the 6. They just reduce the damage because it is going to be pretty consistent after this Mega Fang comes down. If it ever comes down. Wait, I could look for a glide here. That would be kind of funny. Like, look for glide, kill that. Double shot at glide. Like a glide.
We'll just have a little peek.
That's unlucky. Surely this time, right?
We'll just have a little peek.
Job's done.
It's looking like a Battlegrounds turn all of a sudden. They have it clear? No.
Onward!
Jeez. Oh, they're not Reno. What am I? They haven't drawn that many cards yet. Oh, that came out quite late. Did it get generated late? That is a very good card for this like exact circumstance.
Pitiful soft skins.
It's 14 plus another 620. Not quite lethal, so might as well take some trades here, right?
Pitiful soft skins.
Keep away.
Excuse me.
Murlocs aren't well known for having taunts, but weird things can happen when you start generating stuff. Like that, for instance. Just absolutely devastating swing turn here. Could potentially be game losing. Wow. Pretty unreal.
Soft skins.
This is not what we stood
Fear
for.
my clay.
Job done.
No, you can't generate Gigafin. Jeez.
Rotten to the core.
Shadows grow long.
It's not the order I wanted those to go in.
Will of the maker. Fear my clay.
Job done.
16 damage going plus 20 is 36. We do lose some of that. So it'll be... Oh, I don't even have enough attacks to make that make sense, but maybe we can get some... Never mind. I'm rarely gonna have more cards in hand here, right? Look for spell damage. It's also pretty good. Try and mitigate the buffs here.
Rotten to the core. Fear my glaive.
Job done.
Oh, God, no. Oh, that's gotta end it, right? I'm just not going to have any attackers left. Like, that has to die. This as well.
You are graced with my craftsmanship.
Her reign ends here. The queen falls.
Fear my glaive!
I haven't been taking advantage of the rush, have I? It's not to the extent that I could be. What? Okay. That's a good thing?
I'm running low on cards. Away, intruder!
The queen falls.
One damage off legal here.
Fear my glaive!
Okay. If we had drawn the Tuskpiercer, they would have been GG that turn. Oh my god, we needed 29 out of 30 cards in our deck for that. Well, I guess not quite. But 27. Oh my God, that was a nightmare.